So, Grandpa, how's it going?
We did run just taking. So this is Friday night. If I get up, was here Friday.
It's nice. Yeah.
Mrs. Cable, you get your students this quiet? It is 7 o'clock. It's time to call our meeting to order. Cindy, will you please call the roll?
Mr. Gold? Here. Mr. Labutus?
Here.
Mr. Lemley?
Here.
Mr. Marmee?
Present.
Mr. Neely?
Here.
Ms. Newman?
Here.
Mr. Barker?
Here.
Ms. Blind?
Present.
Mr. Shute?
Present.
Mr. Cost?
Here. Everyone's here tonight. Will you please stand for the invocation and then please remain standing for the pledge. Mr. Labutus.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, as we come to you in prayer this evening, we thank you for this day that you have given us and the beautiful weather outside. I just ask that you be with our conversations and discussions this evening, help them to be fruitful and beneficial for our city. I also ask that we pray for the upcoming Memorial Day as we remember those heroes that have made the ultimate sacrifice for the freedoms that we enjoy today and every day. Be with us this evening and help us to keep in mind your vision for our city. These things I ask in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Ms. Blind.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome Mr. Alex Kais. He's a 5th grader at Ben Franklin Elementary, right there. Okay. All right. That works as well. You're fine. You're fine. We can hear you there, so that's fantastic. All right, sir, please lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir.
Great job.
Good job.
Alex. Great job.
Next up is caucus. Do we have anything pertaining to the agenda tonight?
Mr. President,
Mr. Marmee?
thank you, Mr. President. With the agreement with the minority leader and myself and the majority leader, we need to invoke Rule 11 on ordinances 26-18 and 26-19.
Okay. With the agreement, we'll continue. Next up is ordinance 2618. Cindy, will you please read the ordinance?
Ordinance number 26-18 by Mr. Marmee, Ms. Ingold. An ordinance rejecting the fact finder's report received in connection with the collective bargaining negotiations between the City of Newark and the AFSCME Local 2963 and Ohio Council 8 AFL-CIO and recommendations contained therein and declaring an emergency.
You've heard the reading of 26-18. What is your wish?
Mr. President,
Mr. Marmee?
I make a motion to adopt 26-18.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Marmee, second by Mr. Barker. Do we have any discussion?
Mr. President,
Mr. Marmee?
I just want to make clear with these, there are 2 ordinances, the first of which is to reject. We cannot just let this die. We have to act upon this. So I will be urging all my fellow council members to vote no on this, so then it is turned down and then in support of the next one.
Anybody else? Okay, Cindy, please call the roll.
Ms. Ingold,
No.
Mr. Labutus,
No.
Mr. Lemley,
No.
Mr. Marmee,
No.
Mr. Neely,
No.
Ms. Newman,
No.
Mr. Barker,
No.
Ms. Blind,
No.
Mr. Shute,
No.
Mr. Cost.
No.
2618 does not pass. Next up is 26-19.
Ordinance number 26-19 by Mr. Marmee, Mr. Cost, Ms. Ingold. An ordinance approving the fact finder's report received in connection with the collective bargaining negotiations between the City of Newark and the AFSCME Local 2963 and Ohio Council 8 AFL-CIO and recommendations contained therein and declaring an emergency.
Heard the reading of 26-19. What is your wish?
Mr. President.
Mr. Marmee.
Make a motion to adopt ordinance 26-19.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Marmee, second by Mr. Barker. Do we have any discussion? Cindy, please call the roll.
Ms. Ingold,
Yes.
Mr. Labutus.
Yes.
Mr. Lemley,
Yes.
Mr. Marmee,
Yes.
Mr. Neely,
Yes.
Ms. Newman,
Yes.
Mr. Barker.
Yes.
Ms. Blind,
Yes.
Mr. Shute,
Yes.
Mr. Cost.
Yes.
26-19 passes 10-0. Next up on the agenda is minutes from the May 4th meeting, 2026. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Labuda, second by Mr. Barker. All in favor, say aye. That passes. Appointments, there are none this meeting. Reports of standing committees, Finance, Street Service without objection will be received and filed. Reports from city officials, Ryan Bubb, City Auditor, operating report for the period ending April 30th, 2026. Brenda Cooper, Tax Administrator, income tax revenue reports for the period ending April 30th, 2026. Communications, Ohio Division of Liquor, transfer liquor permit from North Ohio Hotel Management LLC to 2299 Cherry Valley Catering LLC, Cherry Valley Hotel, 229-2319 Cherry Valley Road, North Ohio. Next up is comments from citizens. I ask you to give your name and address. Keep your comments to about 3 minutes. Do we have anybody tonight? Come on up, please.
World famous Linda Abbott at 165 North 21st Street. I'm here about the e-bikes. I was going to defer to everybody else I talked to, but I have several people here and we're very concerned about the e-bikes and the lack of legislation on it. And we're hoping that maybe if we come and talk to you guys, that you might be able to work out something to curb. It's not just e-bikes, it's any gas-powered, any motorized thing that children underage are driving. It's out of hand, and somebody's gonna get killed. And it's probably gonna be just a normal citizen that pays their taxes and does the right thing, that kills a child, that they're going to ruin their lives for a kid that a parent isn't watching over. So I just want everybody to be aware that there's several people here that we really are concerned about it. And we'd really like you guys to really, have a conversation. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else would like to speak at this time? Come on up, ma'am.
Hello, my name is Leslie Redmond. I am the president of AFSCME Local 2963, and I just wanted to express our thanks to City Council and the City Administration for their support of the bargaining unit members who provide this necessary and essential services to our citizens here in Newark. Thank you.
Anybody else? Come on up, Mr. Bruner.
Tom Bruner, 419 South Second Street, Newark, 43055. What I want to talk about is exactly what she said, motorized mini bikes running up and down the streets. We're starting to have them over on Second Street also. And the thing of it is, the one that runs up and down our street, he runs at night. So that should tell you what he's doing. He only has a headlight on the mini bike, no tail light. He flies, cars is pulled out and almost hit him. And he's gonna get hurt serious or he's gonna hurt somebody else. Then the other thing I'd like to bring up that possibly, I know it was voted on as passed the marijuana law. Okay. I know we're trying to get things into play to help us regulate these laws. But I can't even sit on my front porch through the day or in the evening. I can't open my windows to my house because of the people south of me. I mean, it's constant 24/7 at their house. And I've got my great grandkids a lot, and they don't need to be smelling that, seeing it or anything. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I know there has to be something we can do to regulate them from having it outside. They need, if they're going to do it in your home. I mean, that's just logic. I mean, when they started no smoking ban, I know you had issues with it, but we brought it around to where it worked out for everybody. We need to do something with that. I mean, whether it's the city, the state, the government, or whoever, we need to get together and set up, I don't know if you guys have ever smelled it, but it's the nastiest smelling stuff I ever smelled. And I'm almost ready to pour bleach up on one side of my house, or not bleach, but ammonia up one side of my house, just to keep from smelling that. Because I can't smell ammonia. So, but I mean, it's ridiculous. And I'd like to see somebody try to find out some information to see where we're going forward. Because I know there's no, like I talked to Tim a little bit ago, I watched them go off their front porch. They'll have one in their hand, go straight out, get the car, fire the car up and leave. And like he said, right now, there's no way to test it. We need to get that figured out. Because if not, I've seen him pull up, do a U-turn and back up in front of somebody right there, backing up in his driveway, almost hit somebody. They're more, out of their mind than what people think they are. I used to think drinking and driving was bad, but this is way worse. But I'd appreciate if maybe we'd look into seeing what we can do to help us out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on up.
Rochelle Boland-Smith, 237 Violet Court. This weekend, there was something in the news about the e-bikes. And it was in another area. And what ended up it was the same, resolving one of the things I mentioned last time, where a teen had hit an elderly person and killed that person. And the mother was being held responsible. The way it was settled is that the teen gets 7 years. He did not have brakes. He did not, some other things were not functional. This is becoming a global issue, not just Newark. And I think this resolution will come about, and I think we need to pay attention as to what's happening. This is it's beyond our hands, as far as that's concerned. In terms of bikes and that sort of thing, I think there are some really simple educational things that we could do that are not going to be costly, but we need to team together. I personally have done some research, and I've worked with hospitals and the state and other things. But one thing I found out this week since I spoke to all of you, and just randomly talking to people, is that the public does not understand the rules of bicycling. A lot of people are under the impression, a large number of people, because they've been gradually doing this, are under the impression that when you ride a bike, you go against traffic. So it is a total misconception of what the laws are. We need it, I believe that it is the state's responsibility and the country's a responsibility to educate, and as well as the city. It's not that bad and that difficult a problem if we work together. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else at this time? Okay, oh, come on up, man.
Aisle 490 Daniel over in the Worley Edition. We've had a lot of problems just in my neighborhood with the motorized bikes, which is not so bad that we have them, but the fact that there are little, very small children riding them, it's ridiculous because of the speed that they tear around the neighborhood. They backed off on that for a while, but the other day, they have a lot of dog walkers in my neighborhood. And I heard a noise and around and around and around, so I went to investigate. And a child, probably about 10 years old, who probably weighed maybe 50 pounds, was on a 100-pound four-wheeler with her father egging her on, go, 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 on city property, and she totally destroyed it. So I'm sure when they go to mow later in this week, they're gonna go, oh heavens, how are we gonna do this? Because she tore it up completely. So it's a problem in my neighborhood as well as trash, but that's a big one.
Okay, thank you. Come on up, sir.
James Caldwell, 121 South Second Street. And to echo what Desiree Blake said at the last meeting, the work that's been done on Second Street has been excellent. I have nothing but praise for everybody that's been involved in that. At some point, Second Street's going to be reopened after they get the issues with the railroad bridge done. Second Street has basically, since I've lived here, has been kind of like everybody's private drag strip. There's very little regard to the stop sign there at Second and Fleet. And the mini bikes that are running through there, this is gonna, like it's been mentioned before, it's gonna cause some issues with people's lives. The other thing is with all the work that's being done on Second Street, and my wife and I have tried to make our house as presentable as possible. Directly across the street is a rental house. And I don't know what the ordinances are and all that sort of stuff regarding rental property. But if anybody's familiar with the Munsters TV show, that's kind of what this house looks like. And it's right at the corner of Second and Fleet, and along with also some people with running the mini bikes late at night. I've had some instances with people across the street playing cornhole at 11:30, midnight, watching a big screen TV on their front porch, so I can see from my bedroom window what they're watching. And I don't have any problem with cornhole. I don't have a problem with people watching WWE or whatever they're watching, but not at midnight, not when it keeps me awake. So with the beautification and the upgrades to Second Street, I would hope that we could do something about the noise, the mini bikes, and I don't know what we can do. The renters aren't going to do anything. I don't know what we can do with the landlords. If we could have some sort of minimum requirements for the way a house looks. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. You have another opportunity later on the agenda. Next up is ordinance on the second readings. There are none this meeting. The ordinance on the first reading be 26-17.
Ordinance 26-17 by Mr. Koss, Mr. Barker, Mr. Marmee, Ms. Blind, Mr. Labutus, Mr. Neely, and Ms. Ingold. An ordinance vacating portions of Water Street, River Street, Hill Street, and two 16-foot wide alleys as shown on the plat of James L. Berkeley's first edition, as recorded in Plat Book 2, page 236 of the Licking County Plat Records, Said streets and alleys are located between Spring Street and the Licking River.
26-17 will be held to our next meeting, June the 1st. Next up are resolutions on the second reading, 26-22.
Ordinance 26-22 by Mr. Cost, Mr. Barker, Mr. Marmee, Mr. Neely, Ms. Blind, Mr. Labutus, and Ms. Ingold. A resolution appropriating monies for current expenses of the municipal corporation.
Further reading of 26-22, what is your wish?
Mr. President,
Mr. Shute,
I'd like to make a motion to adopt Resolution 26-22.
got a motion by Mr. Shute. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Engel. Do we have any discussion? Cindy, please call the roll.
Ms. Ingold,
Yes.
Mr. Labutus.
Yes.
Mr. Lemley,
Yes.
Mr. Marmee.
Yes.
Mr. Neely.
Yes.
Ms. Newman,
Yes.
Mr. Barker.
Yes.
Ms. Blind,
Yes.
Mr. Shute,
Yes.
Mr. Cost.
Yes.
26-22 passes 10-0. Next up is 26-26.
Resolution number 26-26 by Mr. Barker, Mr. Cost, Mr. Marmee, Ms. Blind, Mr. Neely, Mr. Labutus, and Ms. Ingold. A resolution authorizing and directing the Director of Public Service of the City of Newark, Ohio, to apply for, accept, and enter into a water supply revolving loan account agreement on behalf of the City of Newark for planning, design, and/or construction of lead service line replacement project number 8 and designating a dedicated repayment source for the loan.
26, you've heard the reading of 26-26. What is your wish?
Mr. President,
Mr. Barker.
thank you, Mr. President. I make a motion to adopt Resolution 2626.
Second. Got a motion by Mr. Barker, second by Mr. Neely. Do we have any discussion? Cindy, please call the roll.
Ms. Ingold,
Yes.
Mr. Labutus.
Yes.
Mr. Lemley,
Yes.
Mr. Marmee.
Yes.
Mr. Neely,
Yes.
Ms. Newman,
Yes.
Mr. Barker,
Yes.
Ms. Blind,
Yes.
Mr. Shute,
Yes.
Mr. Cost.
Yes.
26-26 passes 10-0. Next up is 26-27.
Resolution number 2627 by Mr. Marmee, Mr. Cost, Mr. Barker, Mr. Neely, Ms. Ingold, Ms. Blind, and Mr. Labutus. A resolution authorizing and directing the mayor of the city of Newark to submit an application to the Ohio Department of Public Safety, Office for Federal Fiscal Year 2027, Ohio Traffic Safety Grants Program, Selective Traffic Enforcement Program, STEP, and the Impaired Driving Enforcement Program, IDEP.
Heard the reading of 26-27. What is your wish?
Mr. President,
Mr. Marmee.
thank you, Mr. President. Make a motion to adopt Resolution 26-27.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Marmee, second by Mr. Barker. Do we have any discussion? Cindy, please call the roll.
Ms. Ingold,
Yes.
Mr. Labutus.
Yes.
Mr. Lemley,
Yes.
Mr. Marmee.
Yes.
Mr. Neely.
Yes.
Ms. Newman,
Yes.
Mr. Barker.
Yes.
Ms. Blind,
Yes.
Mr. Shute,
Yes.
Mr. Cost.
Yes.
26-27 passes 10-0. Next up is 26-28.
Resolution number 26-28 by Mr. Marmee, Mr. Barker, Mr. Cost, Mr. Neely, Ms. Blind, Mr. Labutus, Ms. Ingold. A resolution authorizing and directing the mayor of the city of Newark to apply for financial support from the state of Ohio 2025 Nature Works Grant.
Further reading of 26-28. What is your wish?
Mr. President,
Mr. Marmee.
thank you, Mr. President. Make a motion to adopt Resolution 26-28.
Second.
A motion by Mr. Marmee, second by Mr. Barker. Do we have any discussion? Cindy, please call the roll.
Ms. Ingold,
Yes.
Mr. Labutus,
Yes.
Mr. Lemley, Mr. Marmee,
Yes.
Mr. Neely,
Yes.
Ms. Newman,
Yes.
Mr. Barker,
Yes.
Ms. Blind,
Yes.
Mr. Shute,
Yes.
Mr. Cost.
Yes.
26-28 passes 10-0. Next up is resolutions on the first reading, 26-29.
Resolution number 26-29 by Mr. Marmee, Mr. Cost, Mr. Barker, Ms. Blind, Mr. Labutus, Mr. Neely, Ms. Ingold. A resolution appropriating monies for current expenses of the municipal corporation.
26-29 would be held to our next meeting, which would be June the 1st. Next up is 26-30 expedite.
Resolution number 26-30 expedite by Mr. Marmee, Mr. Cost, Mr. Barker, Ms. Blind, Mr. Labutus, Mr. Neely, and Ms. Ingold. A resolution appropriating monies for the current expenses of the municipal corporation.
Further reading of 26-30, what is your wish?
Mr. President,
Mr. Marmee?
I make a motion to waive the 2-day reading rule on resolution 26-30.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Marmee, second by Mr. Barker to waive the 2-day reading rule. Cindy, please call the roll.
Ms. Ingold,
Yes.
Mr. Labutus,
Yes.
Mr. Limley,
Yes.
Mr. Marmee,
Yes.
Mr. Neely,
Yes.
Ms. Newman,
Yes.
Mr. Barker,
Yes.
Ms. Blind,
Yes.
Mr. Shute,
Yes.
Mr. Cost.
Yes.
The 2-day reading rule has been waived. What is your wish?
Mr. President,
Mr. Marmee?
thank you, Mr. President. Make a motion to adopt resolution 26-30.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Marmee, second by Mr. Barker to adopt. Do we have any discussion? Cindy, please call the roll.
Ms. Ingold,
Yes.
Mr. Labutus,
Yes.
Mr. Limley,
Yes.
Mr. Marmee,
Yes.
Mr. Neely,
Yes.
Ms. Newman,
Yes.
Mr. Barker,
Yes.
Ms. Blind,
Yes.
Mr. Shute,
Yes.
Mr. Cost.
Yes.
26-30 passes 10-0. Next up is 26-31.
Resolution number 26-31 by Mr. Barker, Mr. Cost, Mr. Marmee, Ms. Blind, Mr. Labutus, Mr. Neely, and Ms. Ingold. A resolution authorizing the conveyance of certain real property now owned by the City of Newark, Ohio, to Newark Development Partners as its agent for industrial, commercial, distribution, and research.
26-31 will be held to our next meeting, June 1st, and our last one tonight is 26-32.
Resolution number 26-32 by Mr. Barker, Mr. Cost, Mr. Marmee, Ms. Blind, Mr. Labutus, Mr. Neely, and Ms. Ingold. A resolution authorizing and directing the Director of Public Service to negotiate and enter into contract without competitive bidding for the purchase and installation of a new chiller for City Hall and declaring an emergency.
Further reading of 26-32, what is your wish?
Mr. President.
Mr. Barker?
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to make a motion to adopt resolution 26-32.
Second. Got a motion by Mr. Barker, second by Mr. Neely. Do we have any discussion?
Mr. President.
Mr. Barker?
Thank you, Mr. President. This is an emergency and we are waiving competitive bidding. This contractor has already previously been through a competitive process for the city, and we work with them regularly. So I would urge everyone to support this resolution. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Mr. President.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I did just want to say I will vote in support of this because of what Mr. Barker just said. Typically, doing something without competitive bidding would not be something that I would accept, but because it was clarified at the last meeting and tonight that this is a vendor that we have used repeatedly and pricing has been fairly standardized for that, I will vote in support this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? All right, Cindy, please call the roll.
Ms. Ingold?
Yes.
Mr. Labutus?
Yes.
Mr. Lemley?
Yes.
Mr. Marmee?
Yes.
Mr. Neely?
Yes.
Ms. Newman?
Yes.
Mr. Barker?
Yes.
Ms. Blind?
Yes.
Mr. Shute?
Yes.
Mr. Cost?
Yes.
26-32 passes 10-0. Next up is comments from citizens. Does anybody else like to speak tonight? City officials. City officials.
Just teasing Brandon.
Just two project updates for the folks down South Second Street. Apologize, this project's taking a little longer than expected, but they are trying their best. We are trying our best, but it is delayed a little bit just because it's some railroad work. So we are doing a little bit of work. We're expecting to just get that project going again, to get the sewer and the water line under the railroad and be out of everybody's hair down there as soon as possible. So we are working. 16 North project, I talked to Ms. Newman earlier. We are getting ready to kick off that project as well next Tuesday. So they're going to be starting on North Street. And so, as Mr. Barker said, D-Day is upon us. It's going to be a big project. We'll keep you all updated as it moves along. But the big thing just to keep in mind, at the kind of the fall of this year, fall of 26 through kind of the fall of 27, that's when Mount Vernon Road will be shut down. So, don't want to share any more than that, but just as an FYI, keep that in your purview and we'll be communicating accordingly for that project. But it's good to get that thing moving. Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. Any other city officials? Law director?
Thank you. First of all, my assistant, she's great, isn't she?
She is.
Don't get comfortable. Happy Memorial Day, and Mr. Bruner, the Ohio Department of Commerce controls all the rules regarding the use of marijuana. So that was taken from our control and is firmly within the state's grasp. So you can talk to your representative at the state level about changes. So that'll pass, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Mayor.
Yes, with council supporting the fact finders report, I'd like to thank everybody, both ASME and administration and of course council. It's been a lot of months and I'm sure everybody looks very happy to kind of move on to the next stage. So I appreciate everyone's hard work on this and months of work, but our employees are our most important asset, and I'm happy we came to an agreement. Second of all, Monday is Memorial Day, when we honor all those that gave the ultimate sacrifice so that we can actually sit here and conduct free and open meetings. There'll be a small Vietnam veterans service at 9 a.m. at the courthouse at the flagpole, which is done every year. It's kind of a little more discreet, but it's open to anyone, of course. Then at 11 o'clock, we'll be down at Cedar Hill Cemetery and do our annual ceremony there. And then at 2 o'clock, there'll be a small ceremony and lunch at the VFW. So anyone is welcome to attend any of those events. With that, I pass.
Thank you. Ms. Engel.
Mr. President, I think first we would like to acknowledge and recognize two gentlemen who have a birthday this week. Jim, you're on the 21st, I believe. Spencer, you're on the 22nd, I believe. So happy birthday, gentlemen. It's nice to celebrate your birthday. Second of all, Cindy, I have that Ms. Campbell has done an excellent job tonight. Seriously, thank you very much. You have done a nice job. Appreciate it. I had a conversation with the service director today because I had some questions about Builders Drive that's in Ward 3, and it's a mess. And the reason is they've just built on both sides of the road and the road has not been completed at this point, but it will not be. They took bids today for sewer separation project, and so with that, the sewer separation project will happen and then the road will be fixed. So anybody here, anybody listening, that gives you an idea about that. Lastly, I would like to call a personnel meeting for June 1st, please. And with that, I'll pass, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Labutus.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would also like to wish Jim and Spencer a happy birthday coming up. And wish everyone a happy Memorial Day next Monday. We celebrate that day, but it's a somber day to remember those that have given the ultimate sacrifice, as the mayor mentioned. I would also like to thank everyone who came in to voice their concerns this evening. Obviously, a lot of you had concerns with the e-bikes or motorized vehicles, so we'll have to take a look at that. That I will pass.
Thank you, Mr. Limley.
I'll pass it this time.
Thank you, Mr. Marmy.
Thank you, Mr. President. First of all, I need to call a Finance Committee meeting for June the 1st. I want to thank everybody who came in and gave their opinions and thoughts about electronic bikes and motorized bikes. It is definitely not only a current concern, but it's a growing concern. It just continues to grow. I'm a firm believer that it needs to be addressed, especially with the youth that are utilizing them. They're modifying them, and it is just going to be, there's going to be an accident, and it's just a matter of when, not if. So I think we need to do everything that we can possibly do to create a safe environment for everyone with the utilization of those. I also, Mr. Caldwell, you mentioned about the properties on 2nd Street. We do have a property maintenance department in which we have property maintenance issues. It is not a beautification type of a thing, but it is to maintain your property in the proper order. If there's deterioration or anything that could attract any kind of other critters or animals or bugs or a lot of different things, then definitely contact the property maintenance department and they will go inspect and see if there's something that they can do. But I will tell you, it's not a beautification. Now, chipping paint is another thing. That's another thing the EPA is definitely. So chipping paint is a hazard. So if somebody has a house that has paint that's chipped or anything, that is something that you might want to still contact them with. Let's see, what else was there? I was just gonna talk about the marijuana regulations for our law director, did a great job on that. So with that, I will pass.
Thank you. Mr. Neely?
I will pass, thank you.
Ms. Newman?
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. Fox, thank you so much for the update on the work that is going to be beginning, and that will heavily be in the 7th Ward. So I'm trying to get out and just make as much contact as I can with my neighbors about what's going on. It's going to be a long haul to get there, but when it is completed, it means really amazing updates for our city and for our ward. But it's gonna have some growing pains with it. And so I encourage people, as you have questions, as things come up, please reach out. My contact information is on the website. I'm happy to help field questions and do that, such as to call to constituents as that work is beginning. Second, I agree, the e-bike issue, I think we all do, is one that is definitely not only a problem in our community, but communities across the country. The proliferation of the bikes is growing faster, I think, than infrastructure and enforcement really will allow. I think there is a lot of potential with education, safety awareness through different partners within the community. I've got a couple meetings set up this week to talk with different partners about that and encourage others to be having those conversations as well. You don't have to be on council to take a leadership role in that. Encourage the organizations where you're at to be talking about this issue where they're at. The last item I have, I did want to say thank you to everyone who came out and voted during the voting period up until May 5th of last week. Not really the outcome I had hoped to see, but our work continues here and we need to have a lot of important conversations. Don't wait until it comes to council. If you have concerns about what's going on, reach out to your council members, reach out to your administration. Just because that did not pass does not mean our work stops, and it just means it's going to change direction a little bit in what we're going to be doing. So we need to hear from you and we need to be engaged. And with that, I will pass.
Thank you. Mr. Barker?
Thank you, Mr. President. First of all, I need to call a service committee meeting for June 1st. I want to thank a couple people. First of all, Cindy Campbell, thank you for stepping up and helping out. I'm glad I did not have to do it, as I was asked earlier today about, so I appreciate that. Joe Poland, our property maintenance department, took care of a couple issues this past 2 weeks in the 5th Ward. And I really appreciate how quickly and efficiently they get on an issue when it's brought to them. So we appreciate that. And then I want to give big kudos to Buster Prince and his team. I was on 21st Street one morning about 7 a.m. and watched a pickup truck lose, I don't know, half a load of lumber in the middle of 21st Street and just kept driving like nothing happened. And I was going the other way, so I couldn't spin around to like tell them, hey, you just lost, I don't know how many $100 worth of lumber. But I called Buster, and within 10 minutes, he had somebody there and cleaned the whole street up. So the quick response was great. It could have been a huge traffic issue, safety issue. So I want to, again, thank Buster Prince and his team for getting on that right away. Two more things. If you were on social media today, if you follow Ohio State Newark COTC, you might have seen they posted a video. They are announcing their new entrance is going to start being designed or built here. So that is something that I know the 5th Ward, me particularly, since my street is across from one of their entrances currently. I'm looking forward to their new entrance, which will take it down to the Londondale Parkway traffic light intersection. So it'll just be a lot safer for everybody. So that is coming. Check out their social media if you want to learn more about that. And then I want to ask everybody to keep in the memory of Craig Young, who is a former president of council, brother-in-law of former president of council Don Ellington, who passed away last weekend, or last week. Services are this weekend. Craig was a great guy, and I always had some interesting conversations with Craig. And if you knew Craig, you had interesting conversations with him too. So with that, I will pass.
Thank you. Ms. Blind.
Thank you, Mr. President. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. I know we do have at least one veteran in our midst, great young man. Looking forward to the breakfast at the American Legion. It's a great tradition and we always have a good time there. So if you have opportunity that morning, please come down and visit us. Happy birthday to our councilman. Mr. Bruner, let's begin working on this. All right, just because a person has a right to do one thing doesn't mean they can infringe on the rights of others. Thank you very much. For all those who came to speak about the e-bikes, the ATVs, no one should have to feel unsafe or harassed. When individuals or sometimes groups of mini bikes, ATVs, or even e-bikes, they will overtake sidewalks and sometimes streets. Okay, I've had people call me and say, I'm not letting my children outside anymore. Now, in the past years, I've spoken with Director Hickman, and I truly understand where we are as a city. I have met with phone conferences with Columbus Police on 2 occasions, and they related how they use drones to track activity and then follow the vehicles to where they live. Now, we are not Columbus. I'm very aware of that. However, we have a great network of people that can relate, even without speaking. That's where they live. That's where they are. Okay, and that information can be related to our police. And we have very talented officers that can monitor things with drones if that resource is a possibility here. I believe it is. We cannot be Columbus, that's true. However, our magistrate, she said, we can create things, Magistrate Listen, she said that we can create laws that fit our city. We can do things that work for Newark. Let's do that. If we have to start impounding these things, holding parents accountable, that's what we need to do. That's exactly what we need to do. And then sometimes money talks louder than words. And unfortunately, it sounds like that's what it's coming to. But I would like to thank everyone who came tonight. And I want to thank the Newark Police who are reaching out and they're trying different methods. But we will find something that works for this city. To your credit, I didn't hear a lot of people complaining, I'm not, my car's being hit, although they are in some occasions from what I'm hearing from residents. Flower beds are being torn up, although that is sometimes true. But they're more concerned about these kids. They're more concerned about these youth. Nobody wants a tragedy. And so I thank you for coming. Sir.
Thank you. Mr. Shu.
Thank you, Mr. President. I will pass.
Mr. Goss.
Thank you. I will pass also.
Thank you. Happy birthday to Jim and Spencer. Hope you guys have a good birthday, good week. I'd like to thank Cindy. We went down to AA and pulled her up tonight. She did a great job. Amy's son, he's a senior in high school, and he was getting a pretty big award tonight, and she was stressing about not being there. I said, you go, we'll figure it out, because family's first, and your kid's only a senior once. So thank you very much for filling in and helping us out. So our next meeting will be June the 1st. Do I have a motion? Motion by Mr. Cost, by Mr. Labutus. All in favor say aye. All opposed, same sign.
City